Hello Pisces, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2024 mid-month general reading. We're looking at the second half of October 2024 and this reading is for you, the water sign of Pisces. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you as always for being here, taking the time to watch these videos. It's a blessing and a gift to be able to create them for you. Thank you also for your likes, your shares, those of you that subscribe to my channel and support it. Thank you so much. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This video is for you. Cross-watchers, if you're cross-watching for a Pisces, this video is for you as well. It's still relevant and important. It's a general reading, so it may resonate a little differently for everyone who watches. Take what resonates for you, leave the rest behind. If you know any or all of your other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, it's helpful to watch those videos as well for any additional perspective and insight it can give into your personal situation. If something really does hit home with you, if it really does resonate and you'd like to take a deeper look at it and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, or you simply resonate with the reading style, if you're interested, you can email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking on the description of this video. I would love to hear from you, and I can usually respond quickly the same day or within 24 hours with more information. I do offer a wide variety of choices of reading options in all areas of life, different types, lengths, costs, styles, spreads. I've tried to put a little something in there for everyone. And I'm also pretty focused and pretty diligent on timely scheduling of personal readings. This is all that I do full time. So if you're interested, email me. Okay, Pisces. Our fish. Let's see what the second half of October 2024 is bringing in for you. For those of you who like to know, I'm using the Royal Deluxe Tarot and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot. We begin with the Eight of Wands. Movement, action, maybe travel for some of you. With the Star, renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. Wish fulfillment, knowing that you're on the right path. You're moving forward, perhaps rather suddenly or quite quickly and powerfully on a new path of hope, perhaps creativity, inspiration. It's the right path for you. Next, we have the King of Coins or Pentacles, the King of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This can be a person that's showing up as influential in your life at this time. It's showing up as a king, but this is a general reading, so it could be female. Some of you, it could just point to your material, financial and material wealth and prosperity. But it's interesting because in your sister sign, Scorpio, this King of Coins or King of Pentacles also showed up. So it may be someone significant in your life during this time. With the Three of Wands, expansion. Starting to see your efforts paying off, feeling very hopeful, positive, and optimistic about the future. I think some of you have been going through a bit of a challenging or difficult time lately. But you're on a new path now, or at least there's the opportunity for that. And it's a path, again, it's a hopeful new path of growth and expansion. Next, we have the Ace of Swords, truth and insight coming in, and the Page of Cups, positive messages. And this also implies kind of moving forward on a new path with a different viewpoint, seeing something in a different light. Emotion, creativity, inspiration. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy and focus is the Five of Coins or the Five of Pentacles, which is a card that signifies insufficiency and lack. But there's also advice and caution in the Five of Coins, which I'm getting now, which is not to turn down what's being offered to you, not to turn down what's right in front of your face or what's very close to you, because either you're not noticing it or you're just dismissing it without looking at it carefully. Because, you know, a lot of the Five of Coins or Five of Pentacles in the deck usually shows the same sort of church or cathedral something that implies sanctuary. And inside of that, the light represents everything that you need, and it's very close. It's right there. Often in other decks, this building is shown with one or two people outside of it. They kind of look like they're homeless or they're in need, and they're so focused on the negative or the lack, the insufficiency, that they're failing to see that what they need is right there, or dismissing it out of hand for whatever reason. So I'm getting kind of a bit of cautionary advice here of, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Take what's offered to you, because you could miss out on something truly beautiful just because you're dismissing it out of hand or feel like it's not for you. Okay, let's take a look at that Five of Coins. The Six of Pentacles, or coins. The Six of Pentacles speaks to being open to giving and receiving. The Four of Cups speaks of somebody who's receiving an offer, but is feeling perhaps a bit apathetic or scared about taking it. It's somebody who, the Four of Cups often implies somebody who's already in a situation of some kind. It could be a place, a situation, a job, a relationship, and they're discontent with it. They feel restless. They're not all that happy with it, but it's familiar. It's known. So sometimes there's a sense of apathy or laziness even when something new comes along, because there's a fear of reaching out, because the new is unknown, right? There's some fear. It can be overwhelming or nerve-wracking at times, and this can represent somebody who's looking at an offer but they're not moving to take it out of that sense of apathy or fear. And the Nine of Cups is your wish granted, wish fulfillment. Do you see the theme here? Pisces, there's a theme here about something is on offer to you. There's some kind of new opportunity. It might be a job. It might be a new role. It might be a new relationship even. But there's something about dismissing it out of hand for whatever reasons. Maybe you feel like you don't need it or it's not good enough. But it's being shown as your wish fulfillment, as something that has the potential to turn into, being one of the better decisions of your life. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands and the Star. It may require you to move quickly. It may require you to move very decisively and very assertively. Part of that might be physical moving, relocating, or traveling. Very similar to Scorpios. Again, we have the Five of Pentacles. It's the Five of Coins in this deck, but in this deck that I'm clarifying with, it's the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, don't turn it down. Ace of Wands and Justice. So there's obviously a new beginning here. We have the Five of Swords with that as well. There needs to be some balance here in moving forward on this new path in a fair and equitable and moral and ethical way. But also I need to kind of take care of yourself at the same time, right? So it's about balance here, which again was kind of a big theme in Scorpio's reading as well. Moving forward on a new path, but there's a lot of moving parts, and maybe things are moving quickly. So you need to make sure to take care of yourself at the same time. This is about balance, taking calculated risks, but not extreme ones. And some of you, there may be a moral and ethical issue here as well, because usually, of course, new paths, new opportunities, and change require us to close out other things so that we can move forward. And how we close out things is kind of important here too. Be as honest, open, transparent, and fair and equitable and moral and ethical as possible in this. And make sure not to wear yourself out. King of Coins and Three of Wands. Again, this King of Coins or this King of Earth, this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that's showing up here, it might be a specific person for some of you that is bringing this sense of expansion and opportunity in for you, because that person also showed up in your sister sign Scorpio's reading as well. Others of you, again, it just may represent material, financial prosperity, an expansion of that, being on a path where that's going to expand and provide more for you. Could be a combination of both, that this person is providing that as well, financially and materially. Could be emotionally or romantic as well, though I'm not really picking up too much in romance, but it could be. If that's the case in terms of not turning this opportunity down, it's, again, don't dismiss it out of hand because it has the potential to be one of your better decisions. Let's clarify that. King of Coins and Three of Wands. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about financial and material independence and self-sufficiency. Somebody who's worked hard to get to a place where they're now enjoying that. It's a card of when you work hard to get to that place, you gain a lot of self-empowerment and self-confidence as well. Because you're working to get to a place where you don't have to rely on other people quite so much. The Hierophant. The institution or corporate energy, or it does represent kind of the tried and true path. But again, there's an opportunity here for expansion and growth. I mean, the Hierophant can represent different things to different people in this reading. It might represent, an actual company, business, or entity that's going to help you grow, particularly financially and materially. The offer or opportunity in and of itself could just be one that's a more conventional path. We have the Four of Wands as well with that, which is a card of celebrations, human connections. It's one of the happy home stability energy cards. It's also one of the traditional wedding cards of the tarot, if that means something to anybody else in terms of the offer here. And one more card, the Three of Wands. Again, huge potential for expansion here. I feel one of the perhaps challenges or issues here is it feels like things would be moving very quickly. And hence the need for balance and making sure in the midst of that you take some time for yourself. Ace of Swords and Page of Cups. This is a new perspective. A new perspective on a new path. Seeing things in a different way. Knight of Swords, moving forward very assertively, very quickly, very decisively. The Ace of Pentacles, Scorpio got this as well. Aces always represent a new beginning, right? This is a more practical one because it's Earth. It's a traditional card for a new job, new role, new money to start something new, moving, relocating, or a combination of all of those things. It's a new opportunity that may require a lifestyle change, moving, relocating, traveling. And Temperance, which is the card of balance, which represents staying grounded in who you are, what you're about, what you know, where you're headed, but still needing to kind of shift and adjust to allow for changes in our life and things that we can't expect, or having to navigate through things that have challenges, and learning how to kind of adapt and adjust to those without leaving our center and without getting all crazy. Very similar to Scorpio's reading. It feels strongly implied here for you to embrace the change on the new path. Try not to burn bridges if you can help it. Try to maintain a balance in your energies and where you invest your energies. This is a path that feels very powerful and potentially fast moving, so make sure that you pay attention to taking care of your own needs at the same time through this. All right. Any guidance, advice, feedback from Spirit? The Magician and the Five of Cups. This kind of relates to both of these Five of Pentacles, Five of Coins cards, Six of, Pentacles. Don't turn down an offer or dismiss something out of hand just because you think it's not for you or it's not good enough or whatever the reason might be. Kind of a strong message here and strong advice. The Magician and the Five of Coins, or the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups is it's about loss and grief and regret it's about honoring that and learning our lessons from it, but it's also about not getting stuck in that. Because this isn't, he's the three cups that are tipped over, spilled out, broken are what something didn't work out, right? And he's grieving over that. But this isn't the Three of Cups, it's the Five of Cups. There's still two cups upright and full that he's not noticing or he's not paying attention. They can represent still being grateful for what you have, but it's also about missing out on new opportunities because you're only focused on, the past or what didn't work out. While the Magician says you have everything that you need within you, the skills, knowledge, wisdom, resources, the hard work to put things together and manifest what you want into physical reality. He is the manifester and the entrepreneur of the tarot. So Spirit's almost being a bit parental here and saying, okay, stop, crying over what was. Right? It is time to get up, brush yourself off. You have everything that you need to manifest everything that you want in your life. We have the World. This is a card of completion, graduation, moving up to the next level. A whole new chapter lies in front of you if you have the courage and the resilience and the strength to move forward, and you do. We have the Star again. This is a card that represents a path of hope and healing and renewing and rebuilding and restoring, perhaps after a failure or after some difficulty here. The Three of Pentacles can strongly imply a partnership or a collaboration where everyone is in alignment towards the same thing, whether it's work, career, projects, or even love as well, or a combination of both of those things. So I'm going to leave it there. Pisces, those are your messages for the second half of October 2024. For those of you for whom it made sense and it resonated, I hope that it was helpful, even validating. If it did resonate with you and you'd like to take a deeper dive on something and reach out for a personal reading with me for yourself, as a gift for someone else, or you simply really resonated with the reading style, if you're interested, again, email me at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can click on the description of this video to see that contact information as well. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the next set of readings. Stay well, stay safe. I hope to see you back here again soon, and I hope to hear from some of you as well. Take care. Bye-bye.